Today, we're diving into a book that wants to totally change how we think about travel. It's making a case that we should stop being tourists, just, checking boxes off a list, and instead become thoughtful caretakers of the places we visit.
And right off the bat, you can see how different this is. On one side, you've got your typical guidebook, right? It's all about checklists, ratings, and destinations. But this book, it's offering something else entirely. Rituals, reflections, and real, genuine connections. This isn't just a new kind of guide. It's a completely different way of looking at the world.
So, let's dig into this idea a little deeper. Section 1. Beyond the guidebook.
Okay, this is the heart of the whole idea. The book says it's not a guidebook, but a living archive. So what in the world does that mean? Well, it means it's not some static list of things you have to go see. Instead, think of it as a dynamic, breathing record of a place that actually invites you, the reader, to add your own stories and observations. It's a space where you're not just taking information in, you're contributing back to it.
So, how does the book actually do this? How does it help us create that deeper connection? Section 2 lays out its really unique structure, the 4-part walk.
All right, so the most important thing to get here is what they mean by a walk. It's not just, putting one foot in front of the other. In this book, a walk is the entire framework for a chapter. It's a method for exploring all the different layers that make a place what it is. It's an intellectual and an emotional journey, not just a physical one.
And this is just brilliant. You can see how that journey is structured. Every single walk is broken down into 4 parts. First, you start with the mythologies, all the stories and legends that give a place its soul. Then you look at its architectures. After that, you tune into its ecological rhythms, kind of like the natural heartbeat of the environment. And finally, you dive into its civic and emotional textures, the people, the daily life, the feeling of the community. It's this incredible, holistic way of seeing a place.
And this isn't just some abstract theory either. The book takes us to these amazing real-world places. We get to journey from the incredible mirrored spray of the Merlion in Singapore, all the way to the vibrant painted cliffs of Valparaiso, Chile. These famous waterfronts become the canvas for this really deep 4-part exploration. And this really gets us to the why behind this whole thing. Section 3. Travel as communal care. The whole philosophy really comes down to 3 simple but super profound invitations. First, walk slowly. You got to resist that tourist impulse to just rush around and see everything. Second, listen deeply. Listen to the stories, the sounds, even the silences of a place. And third, engage ethically, which is all about being a mindful, respectful presence, not just another consumer.
And it all builds up to this really powerful mission statement. The whole point is to turn solitary travel into communal care. I mean, that just completely changes the purpose of a trip, doesn't it? It's not just about your experience anymore. It's about seeing how you're connected to the community and the environment you're in, and acting like you have a shared responsibility.
The book uses the perfect metaphor for this. It calls each walk a threshold. Now, a threshold isn't just a doorway, it's a space of change. And in this case, it's a place where you arrive, you remember everything that came before, and, most importantly, you find a way to contribute something meaningful.
So you might be wondering, who is this book actually for? Well, Section 4 makes it really clear. It's designed to be a companion for stewards.
And the book is super specific here. This isn't just for your average person on vacation. It's really a tool for educators who want to teach about place, for organizers building stronger communities, for artists who are looking for deep inspiration, and for stewards, basically anyone who feels that sense of responsibility to care for a place.
And how you're supposed to use it is also totally unique. This is not a book you just read and put on a shelf. It offers rituals for ongoing practice. It's filled with these little prompts that encourage you to write in it, to adapt its ideas, to even teach them to other people. It's made to be written in, to be dog-eared, to be used out in the real world.
And all of that brings us to our final section, which throws the book's biggest challenge right back at us. What will you carry?
You see, the book makes it clear that this whole philosophy isn't just for when you're physically traveling. You can use these ideas whether you're walking with your feet in a brand new city, with your memory through a place you grew up, or even just with your imagination to a place you've only ever dreamed of. The walk is really a state of mind.
So we'll end where the book leaves us, with 2 questions that get to the absolute core of this philosophy. First, what do you carry when you arrive at water? In other words, what baggage, what ideas, what expectations are you bringing with you on your journey? And then, the really crucial follow-up. And what are you ready to set down? What are you willing to let go of so you can truly see and hear and connect with a place? It's a pretty powerful thought to end on, for any kind of journey we take.